What's up, all my inspirational tea sippers? Happy Sunday, you guys. I pray that you are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith, you guys. I am so excited today because today is my baby's birthday, and I officially have a 17-year-old, and time is going by so swiftly. And I've just been so excited, so overwhelmed, so overcome with joy. You know, with everything that's going on, and, you know, all the lives that have been taken, and all the, you know, kids on fentanyl and different things of that nature, y'all. I just feel extremely blessed in this moment. You know what I'm saying? I just feel so grateful and so thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because God is literally making death behave. You know what I'm saying? And I just give him all the praise, glory, and honor, because at any point, you know what I'm saying, any point in our life, any of those stories could be our stories, but you know, God said otherwise. And I'm just so grateful and so thankful to even be able to say I have a 17-year-old on today. You know what I'm saying? So all glory be to God for that, honestly and truly. But I wanted to have like a kind of somber conversation today, because I've been thinking about, I think this video is going to be titled, "You Are Fearfully and Wonderfully Made." Get confirmation from God. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I cannot come off of that. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, y'all. I want to talk about briefly, very briefly, and I want to do it as respectful as possible, because I know, you know what I'm saying, I can't even imagine what the families are going through. I can't imagine, you know what I'm saying, going through, you know, losing someone, like losing anyone, you know, to that extreme or that measure, or, you know, just under the circumstances. It's just a lot. And I just want to be personal. I mean, I just want to be quick. I just want to be, you know, gracious about it. And I just want to give us something to think about in these situations, because we can always learn something. You know what I'm saying? We can always learn. We are forever growing. We are forever learning. And if at any moment you feel like you know it all, and if at any moment you feel like you got it all, and you got it all figured out, and you don't need to learn anything else, you are in a dangerous, prideful position, and I pray for you. So let's talk about the young woman who died, Miss Jackie O, from Wild 'N Out, the entrepreneur and the YouTuber, you know what I'm saying, who passed away after her mommy makeover, right? And I have been, it's been so heavy on me, y'all. I cannot leave it alone. So heavy. I'm like, God, what do you want me to say? Is there anything I can say? Is there anything? And I'm going back to her pictures, and I'm looking, and I'm praying for her family, praying, just feeling like she was a part of my family. Like, seriously, it hit so hard, like a ton of bricks. And what I got from this is, we live in a life that is full of nothing is ever enough. Nothing is ever enough. We need more, we need more, we need more. And we live, you know, with social media, and, you know, we glamorize these shapes and these BBLs and these mommy makeovers, and you need to have a small stomach and a small waist, and, you know, you have to be perfect to maintain some type of, you know what I'm saying, title and fruitfulness. And it's just to a point to where, and I feel like God is pounding it to us, and to this extent, and making it so extreme for us, because we have to understand, at some point, you have to understand that this is an idol. We are idolizing these people online, and we are idolizing these 10-minute shorts, and we are idolizing what people are putting in front of us. That's not even the half of what really goes on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? If anyone has eyes like me, you know what I'm saying, you would think like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Well, she didn't need anything. She was completely beautiful as is. She was wonderful as is. And my God, I would have killed for a shape like that. And my goodness, you know what I'm saying? I would have loved to be in, you know what I'm saying, in her place in a physical form. Y'all, we have to stop looking at what is happening on the internet. We have to stop. These people are talking about you, whether you're big and fat. They talking about you, whether you're small. You're wanting something, you know, with already a nice shape. You're craving these BBLs because it's the go-to and it's what's being glamorized, and it's all Satan's ploy. That's all it is, because it gets you to a point to where you forget. Oh, I'm slobbing because it's so good. It gets you to a point to where you forget the word of God that says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Now, you have to be clear, y'all, because this is the internet and people will take your words and run it and do whatever they please with them. So let me be clear, and I'm not talking about, you know, have to have a surgery for like a hernia. You have to have a surgery for like a cosmetic, your breasts are too big and they causing your back problems. I'm not talking about surgeries, you know what I'm saying? Little nicks and tucks that you have to go up under, you know what I'm saying, just to make yourself comfortable. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about reconstructing your body because you, and trust and believe, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. This just gives us something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Because like me, I always said, oh, if I, you know, had a lot of money, the only thing I would give for myself is I would give me a little butt. You know what I'm saying? I would put a little hump or something back there because I've always been self-conscious about my butt. You know what I'm saying? It's flat. My teeth, you already know my teeth and my butt is like two of my biggest self-conscious things. Always. Of course, my gut, but that's nothing. That's just me needing to pull away from the table and doing what I need to do. So we ain't even gonna talk about the weight thing because you can always work on that if you pull away from the table. And that's just point blank period. You can argue with me or not. Just, we're not talking about being on medication that makes you swell up. We ain't talking about none of that. We're just talking about really focusing and putting in the work to where you can lose weight. So we ain't talking about that. But we're forgetting that we're fearfully and wonderfully made. And I believe that these things, what we're looking at and what's being pressed in our face all the time is, you know what I'm saying, we begin to idolize these things. You know what I'm saying? And we begin to make you want to look like somebody else, and makes you unsatisfied with who you are. And now you want to do this and you want to do that because you looking at her and she's much more beautiful than you, and this and that and this and that. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I know for a fact that if she had known that this surgery would have taken her life and taken her away from her 3 babies, I know her for a fact it would have changed her mind and had her not do it at all. I know that. I believe it in my heart. The Lord dropped it in my spirit. I know that. I know that. She would have never, y'all, but because we steadily looking, it's never enough. It's never enough. So we keep going and we keep going and we keep going and we keep going. It's never enough. We need more. 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 And it's becoming a problem. It's been a problem. It's been a problem. The Lord is just magnifying the problem so that we can see more clearly, you guys. So today I want you to understand that no matter what shape you are in, you know what I'm saying, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And it's always something that you can do to, you know what I'm saying, to do better. You too big, you want to lose weight, lose weight. Do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my weight makes me feel self-conscious, but I have to get serious about the table and the food that I'm putting in order to see a real, true manifestation of me losing weight. You know what I'm saying? You have to put in the work. You know what I mean? And so I pray to God today that this was just an example of us learning how to love ourselves right where we are while we do the work. You know what I'm saying? You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You don't need a BBL. You don't need a tummy tuck. You don't need to look like these women online. They're only showing you they're only showing you these bits and these pieces and these clips, but half the time, y'all, they're not even all the way together. Half the time, they're still self-conscious, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? Half the time, they don't even know what's going on. They're still trying to make it from day to day, but we push these little clips, we push these little vlogs. We push this little information out there, and there's so much of it. And we want more, and we want more, and we want more of it. And it's nothing but a trick of the enemy. It is nothing but a trick of the enemy. So I pray today, you guys, that you understand, that you know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made in Jesus' holy, mighty name. Be careful with what you're looking at. Be careful with, you know, idolizing and wanting to be somebody and wanting to, you want to travel, you want to do what they're doing, and you want to go, and you want to be, and you want to. Y'all, it's a trick of the enemy. It's okay to have goals for yourself, and it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, admire certain people. Well, when it gets to a point to where you idolize and you have to do this and you have to do that because this is the train, this is where the train everybody is riding, and this is what I need to do. Y'all see how these BBLs are looking now? You see how these BBLs are looking now? They are looking a damn mess. Little skinny legs, butt too big. Guys are talking about them, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing too, because these men talk about what you like and what you want. You want to dick this, and you want somebody with a nice shape, and you want this, that. This type of music we listening to. This is what we're listening to. Protect your ear gates, and this makes you want to go and fix yourself and make you want to adjust and all of this and be something that you thinking that everybody is wanting, and then they go out and do all of this, and now the guys are talking about how y'all look like birds and how your feet, legs are too small and your butt too big and looking like bubble booties and all that and all that. Now they talking about you like a dog. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. That's the point that I wanted to make today. Thank you, Jesus. That's the point that I wanted to make today. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Man is fickle. They love you today. Oh, y'all know when I feel the passion, I get the spit. Woo, when I feel the passion, I get the spitting. Because it be so good. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. God said, man is, I hear him saying, man is very fickle. Man is fickle. You're hot today and cold tomorrow. They love you today and hate you the next day. They love you so much, and the moment you tell them you can't do something for them, they hate you so much and talking about your back like a what? A dirty dog. Okay? So learn to love yourself, and this message is for me too. Like, this message first is for me. That's why I think it hit me so bad, because I'm always, oh, I'm fat, I need to do this, I'm big, I'm this, I'm big, I'm that, I'm that. Girl, shut up and do the work. Stop talking about yourself and know you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and just do the work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wish I, you know, if I would have a little booty and all that. Girl, you can get a booty in the gym. Do the work. Do the work, my love. Your tiger sharks and all that. You got a little gut and all that. There's ways to get rid of your stomach. Get your apple cider vinegar on. Natural ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Be okay with who you are. Your womb is blessed. It's a blessing that you had kids. You know what I'm saying? Now we're to the point where we hating our bodies, and we hate what it did to our bodies and all that. And we brought forth fruit and blessings. We're missing the point. We're missing the picture. We're missing it, you guys. And it's so unfortunate that she had to lose her life due to this. Y'all, we're idolizing these people. We're idolizing these people. We want to be like these people. God said, I will have no other gods. What the hell? See, that's how they do. Look. Wait till the last minute to want to get over. Don't deter me from the message. The devil is a liar. I will have no other gods before me. No other gods before me. We have to be careful, you guys. Please be careful and know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That is all I wanted to say today. I pray that you have a wonderful and beautiful and miraculous week ahead. I pray that God answers prayer. I pray that God answers prayers for you in the next coming week. Whatever you are searching for, whatever you are looking for, I pray that God answers. I pray that he comes through for you, and I pray that he delivers. I pray that you have a blessed and wonderful week. We are still Psalms 23 for the rest of 23. And until the next time, inspire, be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you. Good day.